If you guys are looking for a cheap and reliable place to get your FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check the link in the description and use the code ITANI to get 5% off. What is up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are talking about some of the most overpowered players I've used in FUT Champions and I have come up against in FUT Champions. And it's like a pattern that I've been seeing every single week, coming up against the same sort of players, and they really perform for the opponents. And sometimes I do use them when their requirements are in FUT Champions for the weekend league. As you guys can see, for the next I think 2 weeks there is some crazier requirements, so keep ahead of the game and try and make sure you practice with your squad before that. So before I begin, make sure you check out G2A. Their link will be in the description if to buy PSN cards, Microsoft points or cheap PC games. So I am gonna go player by player, and most of them are forwards, and I didn't want to go too expensive because I know some of you guys just don't have enough coins to invest in these sort of squads. So I am gonna go with cheap players, or maybe around 60k. I think there's one expensive player in there, but that is it. So to begin with, I am gonna go with a BPL player, and he is gonna be no other than Sturridge. At the beginning of FUT Champions, or even at the beginning of the game, I was thinking Lukaku, Sturridge, they're around the same, but no, Sturridge is just on another level in FUT Champions. He is overpowered as hell, especially if you bring him on as a sub. He just terrorizes the defense. He has just so much good stats for this game. He's just too overpowered. Even when he got injured and you used to have to take him off the pitch, now there is none of that. So he's just insane in the game now, and even if he gets injured, he's still better than the rest of your squad basically. So Sturridge is one of the most overpowered players I have ever come up against and used in this game. Honestly, if you haven't tried him, try him out. Through balls to Sturridge with his physical, he's just annoying, irritating if you're coming up against him, or if you want to score a lot of goals, he is the man for you. One of the best strikers, if not the best striker you could use in the BPL. Alright, our next player is Musa, and I know everyone expected this, but this guy is just stupid. He's game breaking, honestly, with how overpowered he is. He runs through to the defense and no defender seems to be able to stop him, no matter how small he is. It seems like this guy is got some hidden strength that we don't know about, and he just seems to be going through defenders rather than around them. I don't know what it is about him, but he doesn't seem to get shoved off very easily, and I've come up against him numerous times and he is very, very annoying to play against. Now I started using this guy as my super sub, and I could see why he is broken. With how agile he is, his positioning, he seems to make insane runs. I don't know if this guy is 78 rated or EA's hiding something here. Something in his stats just makes him feel too much for this game. It feels like he's a glitch, honestly. No way. This guy actually feels like the same way Insigne felt like last year. So I don't know if there's always these kind of players in FIFA, or what EA have done to this guy. Seems like he's an experiment in FIFA and it's gone wrong, and now we have Musa. But honestly, if you haven't tried him, try him out. Very cheap player, and also if he doesn't fit your squad, bring him down in the second half around the 60th, 70th minute, where the defenders, your opponent's defenders, are dead. He can get the job done. Honestly, just run around defenders and he'll get the job done, scoring you very easy goals or even assisting your strikers. Very insane player to use. So Butland seems to be like the most overused goalkeeper in FUT Champions, and the reason why for this is because he is broken. Honestly, actually broken. So if you've used Butland, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and he is insane in this game. I think he is actually better than Neuer after trying him out. He is the reason why you get angry when a keeper saves it in the penalty area and you think, how the hell did he save that? He's just one of those reasons why you just can't understand. There's no reason to explain it. His stats on his card aren't even that great. Buffon is garbage in this game. And then you look at Butland, 82 rated. Probably #1 in this game as a goalkeeper. Honestly, I don't understand. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. If you've used him, you know exactly how what I'm talking about. And also, if you've come up against him, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He just makes ridiculous saves. I don't know what it is about him, but definitely use him if you want the best goalkeeper in this game. Maybe it is, I think. But I haven't tried every single goalkeeper obviously in this game, but Butland seems to be the name that keeps coming back around, and this is the player you need to use in your squad. So if you're making a BPL squad, use this guy instead of Lloris or instead of the high-rated expensive goalkeepers. Spend 2k and you get one of the best goalkeepers in the game. Okay, another BPL player. I know what you guys are thinking, so many BPL players, but that is the truth. BPL players this year are just so overpowered. So we have Martial, Manchester United player. You would never expect a Manchester United player to make it into this video, but all I have to say is, with his very high physical and very high pace, with the 4-star skill moves, he is the perfect combo you need on that wing position. Now, basically, all I have to say about Martial, counterattacks. He is unstoppable when it comes down to counterattacks, and also with the 4-star skill moves, if you know how to do them right, he is very, very insane when it comes to cutting in, do a couple of skill moves and scoring, because his finishing seems to be crazy. I don't know if it's something to do with EA's cover boys, but Royce, Hazard, Martial, I don't know what it is about them. They're just so good in this game, but he is the cheapest one out of all of them. So Martial, 25k, you get one of the best wingers you could use in this game. Definitely try him out. Okay, if you have been playing the weekend league, you'll start seeing some of the familiar faces. Rashford is another one. I think every BPL squad I come up against, if it's a cheap one, Rashford will always be there. And Rashford seems to be one of those players that you just don't understand his stats. He seems to be not the greatest. All he seems to have is pace. But when you come up against him, he seems to have everything. Pace, the shooting. He seems to be very strong as well. I don't know what it is about this guy, but I've come up against him so many times in the weekend league, and I've actually lost games just because of him. Seems to be always in the right position at the right time. Seems to have 99 attack positioning. So Rashford, what it is about him, I don't know. So make sure also you let me know in the comment section below, boys, if you disagree with some of these players, or even agree, or also suggest in the comments who have you come up against or who have you used that felt so overpowered or felt great to use in the FUT Champions. Who's your star player? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so we're moving away from the BPL players and we're talking about a Serie A player I have used a lot. Now, when I say a lot, he hasn't played full matches. He's only been a super sub, so he's played the last 40 minutes, or the last 30 minutes of a match. And these are his stats. So 105 games played for me, 59 goals and 26 assists, which is pretty awesome since all those games that he's played, they were never full games. So this guy is actually insane when it comes down to when you bring him down as a super sub. I haven't actually tried him right from the beginning, so I can't tell you guys how he feels right at the beginning of a match. But finesse shots with this guy outside the penalty area, especially since he's left-footed, no one actually covers him. I don't know why, but finesse shots are so good with him. And he is actually the most expensive player that I am going to be showing in this video, because he's 85 rated and he goes for a lot of money. So he's the only expensive player. I don't want to show too many expensive players because obviously they wouldn't be too overpowered. But this guy, for an 85 rated, he feels like a very cheap striker Messi. I don't even know if he's better than Messi because I haven't used Messi this year, but he seems like a very, like his stats seem very similar to Messi. Even the pace is now the same. So Dybala, really good dribbler, has 4-star skill moves, and also the craziest finesse shots outside the penalty area. Okay, so this may come to you guys as a surprise, but Adrian Ruiz, I feel like breaking my controller sometimes when I come up against him, because the players that actually use him, all they do is run on the wings and cross it. And he seems to get the job done for them. And I have Chiellini, I have Bonucci. He seems to jump over both of them combined. No, I'm actually joking, but he seems to jump over Chiellini when it gets crossed. He seems to get he seems to jump over Bonucci, and he scores against me all the time, and it seems to be like exact same goals. I don't know if he has a broken head or something like that, but he seems very clinical when it comes in when he's in the penalty area. It's just scary to give the opponent corners as well, because if they have Adrian Ruiz, it's over. Like, I don't know what to say. He is one of the most annoying players to come up against. I think he could be the most annoying because when someone crosses it, it's not in your hands anymore, it's in the hands of EA. Will you concede the goal or will you not? Even if you have a defender right there, it seems like he out jumps the defender all the time and scores. So I don't know what it is about him, but he seems very, very overpowered. And that is the sort of way you have to use him because he doesn't have the he doesn't have the best of stats. He has only 70 pace with 83 shooting. His shooting stats are good. He actually has really good finesse shots as well outside the penalty area. His finishing inside the area is he's very clinical as well. And also at the same time, he seems to have very good positioning because you have to, if you want to cross it to him, and he always has to be in the penalty area to head it in. Alright, so that is the video coming to an end. Hopefully you agree with my decisions. These are, after the first month, these are the sort of familiar faces I have come up against, and they seem to just do so much damage to my squad. And also, some of them I actually joined in using them. So Musa has been one, Sturridge has been one, Martial, sometimes I have used him when I changed my formation. Butland I haven't actually used, but I have come up against him way too many times. It seems like he's the only goalkeeper people have been using. So I guess someone's starting, well, people are starting to realize how overpowered he is. And these two, I have used Diabola, Ruiz. Hopefully I never come up against him ever again. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, leave suggestions in the comment section below who you think is overpowered and who has been the star in your team. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you have a very nice day.